Alright guys, so this one is about the development of tourism, and we are also incorporating some graph skills into this. So it's what we did at the start of the term when we talked about how tourism has developed, but we're going into some more detail. We're going to look at some events that have shaped different tourism around the world, so what has affected Europe and America, that sort of thing. Alright, and we're going to plot them on a graph, and I'm going to help you out with that. So our learning intention is to use your prior knowledge of the development of tourism to plot on a timeline and show how tourism has developed for different places around the world. Right. Okay, this is an example of what you will see in your OneNote. So here we are in the ecotourism tab, and it is number 4. Okay, the task, you are going to study this graph here very carefully. Right, even if I've drawn all over it. In pairs or in a group of 3, we'll decide you're going to describe the pattern of tourist growth since 1950. So just as a little bit of a clue, this upscale here, that is growth. Right? You need to talk about which areas of the world are experiencing a growth and which are slowing down. And in this little box here, you can't see it very well right now, but you will once you open this Word document. It shows you where different places are. I can just make out some of them: South Asia, Middle East, Africa, East Asia Pacific, America, and Europe. Alright. After you've done those 3 tasks, you're going to work in pairs to plot the events below onto the worksheet, also below this one here. You will need to search up some of the events to find out when they occurred so that you can put the date into them, and you can get one of these arrows to point towards the date along the bottom of the line here. Alright, when you have finished your work on the sheet, it says add a copy of your work to the space where the arrow points, but I want you to add a copy of your work to your class notes page, please. So these are the events that you're going to have to plot on the timeline. The terrorist attack on New York and Washington DC, the first Boeing 747 flight to occur. The time taken to get to Australia by boat in the 1950s was how many days and weeks? You find out. I won't go through all of these. You guys can go through these yourselves. But that's all the list of all of the things that you're going to find to be able to plot on that graph. And on the next slide, I'm going to show you some examples of how to do that. Okay, so we found out that Ryanair was created in 1985 founded in 1985 in the Republic of Ireland. So we would come down to our bar graph down here and we'd find, what did we say, 1985, halfway in between 1980 and 1990. That's where we're going to move one of our arrows to. So bring it over here. Well, put it there, spin it around. So there we're pointing to one place, and we can shorten that arrow so we're not in the way, and we can write here Ryanair founded 1985, and of course that was in the Republic of Ireland, so that's going to help with the increase in the blue section. If we go to our key, the blue section here is Europe. Ryanair are going to be flying planes out of the Republic of Ireland, and they're going to be going into different places in Europe. So that's helping this increase in tourism for Europe between 1980 and 1990. Alright, second example. So we've done one down here. The second one we are going to go for is when EasyJet were established. So a quick Google search. EasyJet were established March 1995. So we'll get another box down here. Oh, sorry, another arrow. Spin it around. That arrow is not in the right place, so we're going to bring it to the front. And then what did we say it was? 1995. So halfway in between 1990 and 2000. Here we go. Check that date again. EasyJet 1995. Okay. So EasyJet founded 1995. Alright, and then we have 2 done, and the rest are up to you.